Hey guys, so time for my late March favourites. I just hadn't got around to filming this, and I had other videos, so I thought I'd upload those first and all that kind of stuff. And plus sometimes I think it's quite nice when you get a favourites that pops up a little way through the month, because then it's like, oh yes, let's reminisce. So yeah, anyway, right, I have got a few favourites. Let's talk about my random favourites first this month. My two TV random favourites that I've literally been obsessed with this month are Nashville and Scandal. Now Nashville season 2 I missed when it was on TV last year, and it came up on Sky On Demand, which is like the service that you can just watch it at any time. It's a bit like Netflix. So I watched all of season 2, and then I'm up to episode 17 I think, or I've watched 16 and I'm waiting for 17 online of season 3 because I'm literally obsessed. I love Nashville. It's amazing. It's kind of like Dallas but with singing, for those of you that haven't seen it. I just like it. I think it's really cool. And then my other favourite is Scandal, and it has really been getting me because it's been really nail biting, and I've been really worried about Olivia and what's going to happen to her, and it's just been really good lately. So I've really been enjoying those TV shows. My music favourite has actually been some of the music from Nashville, because where I've been obsessed with it, the songs have been getting stuck in my head, so I've downloaded a few of those. One of my favourites is, what should I say, Everything I'll Ever Need, which is one that, if you watch it you'll know. It's Avery and, oh my god, my mind's gone blank. Juliet. Oh my god, how did I forget that? Juliet, who's played by Hayden Panettiere, and Avery sing Out on the Street. So it's one of my favourite songs, love it. So they're my random favourites. Getting on to my beauty favourites. I have a couple of self-tans that I'm going to talk to you about. This is the Sublime Bronze from L'Oreal, and this is new, it says on here, but I've seen these spray ones before, but I'm not sure if they were Garnier before. But this is the Express Pro Self-Tanning Dry Mist, natural looking tan, non-tinted, and it's they do 3 shades. I got 3, which is dark. I used this not this week, last week, and it gave a gorgeous colour. It wasn't streaky, it faded beautifully, and it is really easy. The only thing I would say is that when you're doing it, make sure you do like the backs of your arms as thoroughly as you do the fronts of your arms, otherwise it can be a little darker and lighter, but not patchy. It still looks like really beautiful. It does smell of self-tan to high heaven, but doesn't bother me if it does what I want it to do, and that is give me a nice dark tan. I've been self-tanning lately. I've scrubbed it all off and I'm going to self-tan tonight, so I'm really excited, but I've just been loving self-tan lately. And then this is one that I was actually given as a gift for my birthday from my friend Sue, and this is one of the Lancome ones, and this is the Flash Bronzer Self-Tanning Face Gel, and this is just for the face. Now I had this years ago and loved it, and I just never repurchased it. And so when I got it for my birthday, I was really excited. It gives a beautiful colour. It's not greasy. It doesn't leave my skin breaking out. It goes to a really gorgeous golden colour. And what I love with it as well is where it's a gel, it's not sticky, it just absorbs really quickly. And I do usually use it on my neck most of the time when I do have it, simply because it gives a really nice even colour. And as you know, my neck is always paler than my face, but paler than my chest, so it's really bizarre. It's like my chest is darkest, my neck is palest, and my face is in between, so I always match everything to my chest. But yes, I'm really excited about that. My next favourite is this, and this is the Elizabeth Arden Green Tea Shower Gel. This stuff smells incredible. As the name would suggest, it does smell of tea, and I personally love that. This is the second one of these that I've had. I just love the smell. It's really refreshing, it's really clean, it leaves my skin feeling really soft. It does lather up, but not to the point that you can't get rid of it. It lathers up just the right amount, and it's just beautiful. So if you're a fan of like fresh, clean, energizing fragrances, then this is definitely one to check out, especially if you are obsessed with tea like I am. Another sort of like shower product for me, and this is the Knit Fab Glycolic Scrub. Now I shared this with you in my haul, I think it was my boots haul, I will link it down below. And I had mentioned that I'd used it once. Well, since then I've been using it once a week, and it is beautiful. It leaves my skin really soft, it leaves it feeling really silky, it gets rid of any dry areas, but it's not drying. It is genuinely beautiful, and to top it all off, it smells incredible. incredible. It smells of grapefruit and I love the smell of grapefruit. This one is triple action. It actually has glycolic, but it has salicylic acid in it as well, which for me is great with my pores and all that kind of stuff. So I've really been enjoying that. Staying with skin, this is the Cleanse Expert, which replaced my original Cleanse K, and I've been using it now for a good long while, and I absolutely love it. It's safe to say that I'm not scared anymore that what would happen if Cleanse K gets discontinued, because that's happened now and I have my Cleanse Expert and I love it. It leaves my skin feeling really comfortable, really soft. If anything, I think it's a little bit more moisturising than Cleanse K, which for me is a good thing. I have actually been using this twice a day sometimes, rather than using my Normaderm, which is back there, it's the green tube, rather than using my Normaderm at night sometimes, just because I like it so much and it's so moisturising and I feel that it does my skin so much good. Kind of skincare, but it's actually a makeup item, and this is the Photo Finish Primer Water. Now I've had hundreds of questions about this. Had I tried it? What did I think? All that stuff, and I must admit I absolutely love it. I think I shared it with you in my last favourites, I can't remember, but I know I've spoken to you about it, but I just absolutely love it. On days where my skin is perhaps a little drier than usual, because it does happen even to me with my combination skin, I'll spritz it over my skin before I apply my regular primer and then my foundation. I will always use it to set my makeup. I use it to wet my eyeshadows, all those kind of amazing things. I just absolutely love it, and it is alcohol free, and again, to boot, it smells incredible. So it's just fab. It's basically electrolytes in the water that keep the skin balanced, so it's putting back all the goodness, like with salts and sugars, to keep the skin balanced, which is how it works. A great product, especially if you're looking for a really affordable multi-use spray. So you want something that you can use as a primer, but also as a setting spray and as a refresher. It's a great all-rounder. Something else from Smashbox that is actually fairly new to me. I had this, used it up, and then I was out of stock of it for literally weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and when it came back in stock I did buy a new one, and this is the Always Sharp lip liner in the shade Figgy. Now I love this colour. It is a berry reddy pinky gorgeousness is the best way to describe it. It's just here. I love it with really pale colours such as Pretty Social, Angel, Cream Cup, anything like that, and it just gives like a really nice ombre look. I also love it all over the lips for a really quick, intense berry lip that's not going to move all day. I just love these Always Sharp liners, and this one, I say it with all of them when I get a new one, but this one for me, because this is the second one of these I've had, it is by far probably my favourite, because I find it the most versatile, because it's really nice for overdrawing and then smudging in. And even though it is quite a strong colour, it's almost like a neutral, so I just think it's really, really versatile. Then a blusher that I have turned to on and off throughout the month, and I've been loving this, and this is Rosy Outlook, and this is a Pro Longwear blush from MAC, and I just love it. It's matte, it's pink, it's what I've got on the apples of my cheeks today. It's really, really soft, very, very subtle. It's like a peachy tone, but it just gives the right amount of colour, and it's really nice and long lasting. So I've really enjoyed wearing that on and off throughout the month, and it's probably been the blush that I have revisited the most throughout the month. Apart from my Warm Glow that I wear to work an awful lot, which is a Smashbox one, and my Passion, which is another one. So apart from those two, this is the one that I have turned to the most, and it's just a gorgeous colour, and it makes me think of spring, and it makes me feel happy, which is probably why I've enjoyed that one. Then something I've had a little bit of an obsession with this month, and it all stems back to when I was blonde, I wore a lot of oranges and corals on my lips, and then when I went back to being brunette last February, I seemed to forget all about my corals, and all of a sudden I didn't know how to wear them, and they didn't suit me as much, and this and that and the other. But the last month I have been obsessed with sort of like peachy lips. I've been experimenting with all different ones that I've got in my collection to see which ones I like and to see which ones don't work for me anymore, and I've just fallen in love with peachy lips again. So I've got 4 here that are ones that I've worn throughout the month that I thought you might like to see. This is the first one. This is from MAC, and this is Flamingo, and it's a luster. So although it looks very intense in the bullet, it's actually sheer, and it is pretty much the same colour as my nails, but it's a really nice sheer wash of colour, and I think the luster finishes from MAC are very moisturising, so I've enjoyed that. The next one is this, and this is Sweet and Sour, and this is a bit more of an orange. Not quite, it's not got any pink in it at all. It is a definite orange, but again, because it's a cream sheen, it's not totally opaque. And you can see here it's just a little bit brighter, and again matches my nails. But has just been really, really pretty to wear. What I've been doing is I've been wearing them with like Spice lip liner, or something like Stripped Down or Boldly Bare, one of those sort of colours, and I blend it in and then apply the lip colour, and it just gives it like a really nice soft finish, so it's not in your face. And I think that's why when I started trying to wear corals again, being brunette, I just felt that they were a little bit meh, whereas now I think I found the way that they work again for me. The next one that I've liked is this, and this is Spanish Pink, and I don't know why they call it pink, because to me it is peach, and this is from Tom Ford. I'm going to put that one there, and this is more like a nudie peachy pink. I suppose it has got some pink in it when you compare it to the others, but to me it is still more of a peach, so I've worn that quite a lot. That's a really full cream finish, very opaque, very moisturising. Okay, and then the last one is this, and this is Peach Poppy, and this is from Maybelline, and this is one of their new collection, and when I saw it I just literally fell in love with it, and it is literally just a bright peach. This is probably in between. This is actually, my swatches are really all over the place. This is actually a little bit in between Flamingo and Sweet and Sour, but it is most similar to Flamingo. But I've done a massive swatch of this one just here. So this is the, what do they call it? Peach Poppy. This is Peach Poppy, this is Sweet and Sour, and then this is Flamingo up here, and then this is the Tom Ford in Spanish Pink. So you can see I've been wearing a lot of peaches and trying to get back into my coral vibe and find my way again coral wise this month, but I've just really enjoyed it, and it's been really nice experimenting with different colours, things out of my comfort zone and things like that. So even like today I've got on a nude, which I would never normally do, as you know, but because the eyes were quite full on, they got a little bit more dramatic than they were meant to today. But because of that, I went for the nude lip, and I must admit, I've been rambling for too long. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below, let me know what your favourites have been, what you think of the bits that I've chosen, any questions, anything like that. I love to hear from you all. Oh, and for those of you that were asking, I've actually got the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick on today in Nectar, because a couple of you in my haul, when I showed it to you, said that you'd like to see what it's like. Well, I do have it on. I don't know that you can actually tell today, but it is beautiful, and I will do a full review and like demo video for you, just so you can see it, because I must admit it is beautiful and I'm obsessed. Anyway, have a fabulous day, and I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye. Mwah.